Hi friends and fellow earth angels, it's Gladys and I'm back with our weekly card reading, and this spread will cover November 18th to the 24th. So this week I'm feeling the energy of gentleness and ease and going with the flow. I just posted my Mercury retrograde insight on YouTube and Instagram. So you can go check that out, where I give some more messages on the energy for the next few weeks with the Mercury retrograde. The holidays are coming, with Thanksgiving being this week. As much as, we think about gratitude and we think about being with family, it also brings up a lot of stuff for people from the past, should've, could've, wishes. Things may not be the way you want them to be right now. Maybe there's been a lot of changes in your life this year, and this is the first holiday that really comes up to bring a lot of that family stuff, that love stuff, and what our expectations are, what our wants and needs are. So I encourage you this week to really be gentle on yourself. Know that the energy of Mercury can intensify things, so it's not a matter of like resisting or fighting what's happening around you. It's really tapping into that divine feminine energy of pulling back and going within. I've been doing a lot of meditation lately, and I can't even tell you how much it's helped. I use that app Insight Timer often, as well as YouTube and guided meditations, and I really just go on and just see what I'm guided to. So if you're feeling unstable, if you're feeling like the emotional energy around you can be intense, just remind yourself to be gentle, lean back, go within, put your hands on your heart, and just take a few deep breaths. It really is very, very grounding. So I have some lighter energy cards out today, and I'm asking the angels to bring us some messages of peace and comfort, something that will inspire us to just be in the space that we're in this week. So I'll start with my angel of the week. I want to invite in all our guardian angels and guides, the archangels, the ascended masters, of course, creator, source, God. And I'm going to ask that the cards that I read, I pull this today, it be for our best and highest good and the best and highest good of all concerned. So this week's angel is comfort. I love it. This is angel magic, my friends. I feel in essence, I tap into my intuition, and the universe says, girl, you are on it. Good job. So if there was any doubt in my guidance in the beginning, here's our sign. So comfort. So it's the Archangel Azrael, and he says, I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. So this is the last, almost 40 days of the year of 2018. I talked in my monthly vlog about the shoots coming up from the ground, and think about the space that we're in now. It's like we're shooting up from the ground, moving through that dirt, to kind of penetrate that energy and come out into the light and really truly fully grow. So that, in the struggle, this is where your true power comes from. This is where you're turning like pain and challenges into your superpower, into your expansion, into your knowledge and wisdom that you're going to help with other people. So Azrael is the angel of transitions. Traditionally, he's known as the angel of death. And I know that can be scary for people, but it's hardly ever a literal death. It's more so like an ending of one thing and a new beginning of another. And so many of us had those transitions this year. So Azrael brings us comfort as we're making those changes, as we're pushing our way up through the ground to really thrive and flourish as we grow and expand in all these new ideas and avenues and pathways we've thought about and chosen. I always typically see Archangel Azrael's color as like a pale yellow or maybe a beige color. And I also see him when I'm working with clients and he shows up, I see him going into people's darkness. I believe he's gotten the name, I feel like he's one of the most misunderstood angels. And I feel like he's gotten the name as the angel of death because people see darkness around him. They say that Grim Reaper energy, which is totally fear-based, and I really don't like to feed into that type of energy. But when I asked him to explain further, he said that he brings comfort and guidance for people through transitions, whatever that is. And so what he does is he goes in, he lightens his shine, and he goes and he sits in people's darkness with them. He sits in the shadow space with them, offering them comfort. So if you've been feeling like you've been going deeper within, if you've been feeling like you've wanted to isolate yourself or the world feels harsh and cruel, know that it's because you're bringing in more light. You're ascending in your spiritual body. So the more light you bring in, the more the shadow stuff comes out. And it's all like, I keep saying, it's like grist for the mill. Like this year is a powerful year, even though we don't necessarily see it or feel it. So know that you're not alone in this space, and you can ask Archangel Azrael to come into your life and, guide you through that path. Another image that I get with Azrael is he's usually on a bridge. And, because he abides by the law of free will, he waits for us on the bridge with a hand out. And it's us who has to get to the bridge and invite that energy in, invite God in to help us, assist us to get where we need to be, because not always do we know where we're going or what the point of everything is. So he brings in knowledge and information and messages that can offer you comfort. So talking about gentleness, this energy also reminds me of Jesus's energy. Whenever I connect with the energy of Jesus, I always feel myself just putting my head on his shoulder and just relaxing into his radiant light. He's such a beacon of light, of comfort. So if Jesus is an energy that you resonate, please, I invite you to call him in and ask him to just sit and be with you. It's such a peaceful energy for us to be in right now. So let's go into deeper messages. So I'm going to ask Azrael to give us another message. Expand on this message of comfort. Let's see. Harmony. Again, we've gotten this card a few times in these past couple months, and harmony for me is almost coming into alignment and balance. Regardless of what's going on around us. I think it's that energy of peace. And, you see this person and her light is radiating from her heart center. And that heart center is creating a bubble around her, protecting her from the environment. So using that energy or the essence of harmony is powerful. A lot of times when, I don't know what the feeling is, I just kind of sit in meditation and I ask God to show me, download the energy of harmony, show me what it feels like, and then maybe I'll see something on TV, or then maybe I'll see it out in the world. So this seems like all the work that we're doing is leading to this space, this harmonious energy that regardless of what's going around, we have this bubble of protection as we were talking about comfort and peace with Jesus and Azrael. So let's bring in the child energy. I think I'm going to pull two cards of the child energy. I feel like we need two. Okay, so I'll do the top and the bottom. Think about your dreams coming true. And the bottom of the deck is tell God and your angels how you feel. A lot of times it's hard to express how we're feeling to people. We're not really sure if it will be received, if people will understand how we're feeling. And so, God always says, sit with me in contemplation and prayer. Also, to think about your dreams coming true. This is definitely a space where people can feel like they want to give up, where things can be overwhelming and challenging, where one thing after another comes up. So, in meditation, in this harmonious space, think about your dreams coming true, living in that abundance of prosperity, living in that job, providing service for people in any way that that makes your light shine. So let's go into the unicorn, some more magical energy. Water. Drink more water and eat foods with water in them, such as fresh fruits and vegetables. So a lot of times, I say, what can I do that can help raise my vibration, that can help me keep me in that space of peace? So water, remember, is very cleansing and detoxifying. It's such a healing form of keeping your brain and your body clear. So, maybe you've been running around lately, maybe you've had a lot going on, and I feel like the unicorns are kind of reminding you, like, it's so simple. Drink your water. I have this 24-ounce mug or cup that I absolutely love. It's beautiful turquoise color, and I enjoy drinking my water out of this. So make drinking your water fun. And again, water is very cleansing and detoxifying. If you can get by the water, there's nothing that I love more than this time of year, having nice fall days and being able to get and go sit by the ocean. I live in New England, and I literally am a hop, skip, and a jump to the ocean, and there's water all around me. So, maybe it's not necessarily drinking water, but maybe if you haven't gotten down there in a while and connect with that essence of that feminine energy, Mother Earth, and really seeing her vast and expansiveness. We think of water, it can be limiting, but when you get yourself to the ocean, you see her depth and her vastness and her expansion. It just reminds us that there's so much more out there from than just kind of what we're living now. So you're on your way, friends. I know it. I feel it. We're recouping, recharging. Again, stuff is coming up, and it is grist for the mill. As you're bringing in the light, you're clearing out that shadow stuff and that darkness. So let's conclude with God's message for us, our love and light deck. All right, God, higher power, source creator, what message would you like us to know this Thanksgiving week? Shine your inner light brightly. It says the city has no need of sun or moon, for the glory of God illuminates the city, and the Lamb is its light. Gosh, see how beautiful that is? It's like this beautiful energy just radiating out. And so I feel like if you've gone through experiences this week, or, we're coming to the end of the year and you feel like your light has dimmed, this is the pathway. Find comfort in yourself and your growth and how far you've come. Be around gentle and loving people. Find that harmony. Again, this is more light radiating out. We're seeing these bubbles of light radiating out. And God says, shine your inner light brightly. And that's smiling. That is feeling that warmth radiating from in and connecting with God and saying, how may I serve? How may I show up for you today? Maybe it's a volunteer thing that you're going to do this week. Maybe it's donating some food supplies, or I have 3 bags of clothes in my car that I'm going to be donating. So there's so many ways we can give back that will ignite the light within. There's so many ways we can be of service without feeling like we have to do more, say more, be more. Go into your heart and listen to the messages and the guidance that's there for you to shine your light. This card could also be a reminder that there may be people out there too who need that inner light that you're offering. There may be people that may appear to have it all. They may appear to be happy, and I think there's so many people out there who kind of hide this void or sadness or loneliness they're feeling. So I invite you to, as you expand and open your heart, to really connect with people, connect with your friends and people who are going through stuff. This is a beautiful way that you can ignite your light by offering some kindness or some support. Maybe it's a funny meme, or maybe it's a text or an email saying, I'm thinking about you. Or, don't be afraid to say, hey, I need that. I would love some support or kind words. And, we're vulnerable and we're in that space of sharing how we're feeling. It so often connects people so that you know that you're not alone and other people know that they're not alone. This is one of the gifts and why I love sharing and doing these readings, because we find that there's a whole collective of people out there who are experiencing these things and how these messages are radiating. And it really brings us into unity instead of that separate and divide space that so many of us have been in and feeling. So I feel like gentleness and support and love this week really starts with yourself. Cuddle up, keep warm. The weather's been crazy here in New England. And I thank you for sharing. If this resonates with somebody, tag them, share it. Remember, this is my gift of light to all those who resonate with it. I think it's amazing how these messages and these readings are finding people and connecting with them. It brings me so much joy. And if you have any ideas or there's anything that you'd like me to do more of, I did the Mercury retrograde reading. If you'd like me to do more of those or a midweek check-in or something on Instagram, just let me know. I am up for anything at this point. So, as you know, I offer private sessions. If you're feeling like a little lost and you need that beacon of light, you can go online anytime at GladysEllen.com and book your appointment. I offer phone and Skype sessions, which I think are so amazing, and it gives us the opportunity to connect all over the world. I pray this divine guidance will comfort, support, teach, and inspire you throughout the week. So have a great week, friends, and I send you love with heavenly hugs. Bye for now.